Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at some more hacks. However, because in my previous videos I sort of broke them down into all pretty reasonably able to be used hacks, in this one I've decided to literally just compile all of the worst hacks of all time, ones that I think are major fails, and that's what today's video is. Piercing hack fails. Major fails. Some of them are just what are these people thinking? I do not know. However, before we start the video, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to our sponsor for this video, and that is Skillshare. If you don't know what Skillshare is, it is an online learning community where millions of people come together to let those creative juices flow, where they can start their creative journey and learn new and exciting hobbies and skills. I think something that's really cool about Skillshare is that it's for anyone, from beginners to professionals to people who are just dabbling and trying to learn something new. And that is where some of the classes that I have been looking at really resonate with me. And that's because I've been looking at TikTok classes. I know I may sound like 180 years old. The fact that I'm looking at TikTok classes, I understand. But like I said, it's for beginners to masters. And there are so many different classes you can choose from anything from photography to art. So one of the classes that I have completed is Mastering TikTok. Stop scrolling and post your first TikTok. This one's by Taylor Lauren. Basically, it goes into all things TikTok. One of the major parts that I really wanted to focus on was the analytics, because I find it super interesting how these videos just blow up, how everything works. And what makes it even more amazing is it's like curated specifically for learning. So no ads, nothing like breaking up your attention. And at the moment, Skillshare has a very exciting offer for my subscribers. If you guys are within the first 1,000 to click the link below, you will get a 1-month free trial. Start getting creative, start getting those juices flowing. And now let's begin as I break down, because I see some crazy fails that I hate so damn much.
Tongue piercing do's and don'ts. Do. Make sure that you use Listerine to clean your piercing. Whatever your piercer recommends that you do, make sure that you follow through.
Don't use Listerine when it's healing, if that's what she's saying, cleaning it then. No. Definitely don't use Listerine at the beginning, like when your tongue is healing. You want an alcohol-free mouthwash, and Listerine definitely has alcohol in it, and it's like probably one of the harshest ones. No. You don't want to be using Listerine. You may think it's like hella good because it's going to be like really killing all the germs and bacteria, but it's far too harsh. Like I've said before, alcohol kills good and bacteria, and you need that good bacteria still in there because it promotes the healing and helps it heal. So I hope she's just talking about like in everyday life once it's healed.
Don't change your piercing before the recommended time. Wait 6 weeks before you change your piercing, or whatever your piercer tells you.
6 weeks for a tongue is far too long. If you are leaving that swell bar in there for 6 weeks, you are going to have problems. That is when things like the damaging of your teeth and gums can really happen, because that bar is just so big. You're eating, you're drinking, you're talking, and that bar's just flying all over the place because of that length. Most of the time within 2 weeks you can do it, sometimes even sooner than that. 6 weeks, Jesus. That wouldn't be fun. Tell me anyone out there if you have left your swell bar in for that amount of time, because I feel for you, that would be absolutely awful experience.
You will definitely risk an infection, and it's not nice. Do. Eat soft foods and cold foods when you get your tongue pierced. Don't kiss or smoke until your piercer gives you the go-ahead. You can risk infection or getting unwanted bacteria into your piercing.
Here she's saying that before 6 weeks you're risking infection if you change your jewelry before 6 weeks, which is completely wrong. You're gonna have problems with your teeth and your gums, not an infection. So now it comes back to, I feel like she is talking about the healing period. Use Listerine. This video doesn't have like good advice. I feel like this person is trying to make it sound like I know what I'm talking about, like an infection could happen. But like, it's pretty rare to get a tongue piercing infection because your tongue is so good at healing itself. All the like bacteria in your mouth like promotes healing. I don't agree with these tips.
For those who are planning to have a septum piercing, here's how I hide mine when I go to work. So just twist it like this, then pull it upwards. So there.
I'm not the only one that finds that weird, right? Like, that is the most difficult way to get the jewelry inside your nose. What? Everyone else literally just does it like that, right? Please tell me. That's exactly how we will tell people to put their jewelry up. I actually find it kind of crazy that not all piercers tell their clients after they've pierced the septum how to put it up. I get because we don't want you moving it up and down during the healing period. However, I always tell people because most of the time people are going to do it anyway. A lot of people are wanting to hide it during the period. Normally I'll just ask the person if they're going to be wearing it up or down during the healing period, and then we can gauge from there what needs to be done. So basically I'll like get them to wash their hands and show them how to do it, and I basically just get them to go like this and then it'll slip up. It's just, you just push it up. When you do that, the whole area becomes a lot thinner and it'll just slip up. It's super easy. And if it can't fit up like that, you need to get your piercer to open up your ring so that it can fit up like that. I'm not wearing mine right now to show you, but like, is that how you guys do it? You shouldn't have to ask us, we should be helping you with that. It always confuses me when people don't know how to put their jewelry up because their piercer hasn't taught them how, or when you're changing your jewelry over, your piercer will tell you then, because now we have people doing this, which makes it way more difficult to put your jewelry up. Oof. Why is there a ring in there? The ring's a big bloody problem. Can you see also with that, the ring is like putting an indent in it? Rings should not be used in initial cartilage piercings. They heal wonky, they cause pressure bumps, they move around, which you don't want while you have a new piercing. They're just a bloody terror, and fucking fuck them off. New piercing tip. Don't use tree tea oil. First sanitize with Q-tip and sterile saline. Just the sterile saline. That's all you want. That's all you need. Let's stick with that. Then apply a few drops of tea tree. No, don't. Tea tree oil kills good and bad bacteria. It'll dry your piercing up. Your piercing's gonna get really angry at you, and then it's going to cause more problems than you had initially if you were to just clean it with sterile saline solution.
I just put the little plastic stuff back in the gun I've just used, and I think I can reuse. I tested out, but I don't have a stud small enough to fit in the gap, but watch. It still works.
That's bloody damn well goddamn fucking sick and disgusting. What? That is so gross. Aren't those like things literally like $2? They're so cheap. And you're gonna reuse it? Yucky, yucky. I guess the only benefit of those things is I assume when you get them, they come like sterile packaged. Am I right? For anyone who has got one, I'm pretty sure they would come like packaged and like nothing is touching it, it's completely sterile. So although I don't want you using them, that is the safest time to be using them because they are brand new, clean. They're not going to be causing an infection like straight away. Whereas if you were to use that, that's disgusting. You've already done a piercing with it and now you're going to be using like God knows what jewelry in it as well. That isn't sterile jewelry either. It's very yucky. Like it makes me so angry because like the shit that piercers and tattoo artists have gotten like for years, for so long, and like still seem to get is that like anywhere that's a tattoo shop or a piercing studio is just like filthy, disgusting, and they just think there's like hepatitis all over the walls and you're gonna catch every disease known to mankind. Like that's not it. Like even within like COVID times as well, it's super annoying because like we're trained in how to keep spaces clean and sterile and hygienic. So the fact that like kids are just on TikTok like, hey, let's reuse these, and like I read the comments and people were like, yeah, I've done it, I've reused them, like it's great, like we only have to pay like $1 now and we can have like 1 million piercings. And it's really yucky because yucky things will happen and it's fucky and yucky and I hate it. Don't do that. Just like it's not even expensive, it's so cheap. Like that's yuck.
What's up guys, today I'm going to show you how to pierce your cartilage for $4. So you get a pull.
Safely pierce your cartilage for $4.
None of those things should be used in the same sentence because you shouldn't be able to safely pierce your cartilage for $4 because like your jewelry should cost more than $4. So already no. And Fucking hell, I would hope the training I've been through costs more than $4. My God, that is expensive.
The hair back, you're gonna take some rubbing alcohol and put it on a cotton swab. Rub the area that you're about to pierce. You're gonna get a pen to mark exactly where you want the piercing to go.
Make sure you get the pen that you get at like conferences and like the ones you get for free in like show bags, and just like anytime you go somewhere and someone's like got a business stand up, make sure you get one of those pens, because those are the pens you need to be doing this, because that's what it looks like she has. So the pen's got to be free for sure to make this $4.
I tried to get my mom to come help me because I could not do it by myself after
Your mum,
Your mommy is a twit.
15 minutes, and then I tried doing it again and still could not. So about 20 minutes into this,
why is Mother Dearest encouraging this? Mother Dearest, I'm very disappointed.
she tried again and it didn't work. So then I got the balls and I finally did it on my own, and the cartilage hurt a lot. But it was actually not that bad, it just hurt a lot in the moment. Then I used more rubbing alcohol to sanitize the area.
When will people learn? I knew this from a young age not to do this.
And put some ice on it to stop the soreness. I wanted the other piercing to be midway through my ear, but it ended up being a little bit lower than anticipated. Still turned out
Because she didn't
pretty
dot
well.
anything up, she just went for it. Like, not good. They look terrible. The jewelry looks fucking stupid. And good luck sleeping, because it's on both sides, and also like those aren't going to heal, because did you see the force that they would just fucking shove through your ear with? Seriously, lady, what are you